Welcome back to Data Cloud Now. I'm currently in Cannes, where I'm delighted to be joined by Bill Stratton, Global Head of Media, Entertainment, and Advertising at Snowflake. Bill, such a pleasure to be with you here today.
What more could we ask for, Ryan? Where we are, ready to talk, excited about it today. Thank you.
Ready to jump into it. Bill, the media landscape has been riddled with change, from streaming consolidation, the impact AI will have on talent, to the ongoing disruption in Hollywood. From a macro standpoint, how does the AI Data Cloud help cut through the noise for your ecosystem, and what trends are you noticing?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's interesting. Every big technology change that we've had, let's go back. We're talking about AI to your question, but really let's go back to search, okay? Search started with a question of media. Is it fair use? Is it copyright? What should people do to index a website? Well, what we know happened was technology won, and search and Google, et cetera, grew into a big business. Fast forward 5, 6, 7 years ago, and YouTube then was the next innovation, right? You could upload video. What was that going to do to the industry? Now we have AI. And I think what you have in media and advertising is it tends to lead other industries as to what it's doing from a disruption standpoint. So I think right now, companies, I've spoken to several this week, where they're trying to protect their intellectual property, but let and lean into AI. And how do you do both? How do you gain knowledge and intent and information from AI, but also protect your business? And that's what part of this whole exercise at Cannes is all about this week.
I'm glad you raised disruption in AI. I want to dive a little bit deeper in regards to the broader media landscape. What specific examples can you give on how it's disrupting the sector already?
Sure. I think everybody has seen in the news, Scarlett Johansson had a voice that seemed to sound like an OpenAI voice that came out as a guide. I think you're seeing the New York Times sue companies for crawling their intellectual property for AI. And so I think what we're starting to see is these companies are starting to lean in and figure out, okay, how do I protect what I'm doing, but how do I monetize what I'm doing? We're in the very early stages. We're still first inning here, okay? I think this week you'll see a lot of creativity and understanding. Does creativity add and AI add to creativity, or what is it doing? Is it supplanting? And I think there's a give and take. There's a push going on right now.
It's very much all happening here at Cannes Lions. Why was it so pivotal for Snowflake to show up big? And during your time in France, Bill, what's your primary focus?
Yeah, listen, Cannes Lion has been around for a long time, right? We understand the film festival started, the Festival of Creativity. Now what's happening is data is coming to the forefront. Data is part of what's happening in creativity. Right. So it's natural to your question. Snowflake needs to be here. Our customers want us to be here. Our partners asked us to be here because data is at the center of what's happening around creativity and media. So we're getting bigger and bigger. It's been 4 years now, and we've grown, and now our presence here is quadrupled what we had several years ago.
Bill, great perspective. I want to take a step back now. The Media Data Cloud launched in 2021. What have the biggest takeaways been since the launch, and how has the platform's ease of use and cost of ownership allowed your customers the ability to do more with less?
Ryan, you know, as you said, we launched in 2021. We launched with big media companies, big publishers, okay? What we've seen in the acceleration since then is agencies, marketers, the ad tech ecosystem, many of which are here this week. That's what's really grown the Media Data Cloud. And now with AI coming in, we're seeing this acceleration, okay? So it seems like 2021, to your question, was a long time ago.
Right.
That time is accelerated even more now. And I think we're just seeing this momentum build and continue to build. And that's why we're here this week, right? We're participating in all that is happening in Cannes this week.
It's great to hear. Love the reflection on the past. Now I want to look towards the future. As you look out over the next 6 to 9 months, what's top of mind for you and what are your primary objectives?
I noticed you said 6 to 9 months, not a year, 18 months. It's very hard to go past 6 to 9 months. Listen, meeting with customers today and these last couple of days, everyone is focused on, okay, how do I monetize what I'm doing in AI? How do I make sure that my data is safe? How do I make sure that it's not being ingested into a system that I'm going to lose control over? So I think one of the key topics now and moving forward to your question in the next 6 months is protecting data. You cannot have an AI plan without a data strategy, right, as we've seen that. And that's what's starting to accelerate our work with all of our customers and our partners.
Well, Bill, such a pleasure to sit down with you.
Always good with you, Ryan.
On Data Cloud Now. Thank you again.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. I'll see you soon.